My name is Jamie Willo. I'm a child and adolescent psychoanalytic psychotherapist by trade, and I'm also a Darcy Fellow currently. So I'm looking into innovative ways of leadership within the trust. So as a psychotherapist, I kind of see people when they've usually had a few other interventions beforehand, and they come to me usually quite fed up. If they come in referred for gender identity problems, they will have seen other people first. What breaks my heart is quite often happens is when they get to me and they say, "You're the first person who understands what I'm going on about and what I'm feeling." They don't feel understood or gathered up by anybody. Quite often it's very difficult with their parents or carers or home life. They have trouble with peers at school, they get bullied. So just completely at the bitter end of their tether, I think, is how I experience young people. Well, the way I work sometimes surprises young people because they're expecting the script, they're expecting the tick list questions, and they don't get that because I come in and I see them as a whole person, and I acknowledge that it's feeling really rubbish and they're feeling really hopeless. We would have a discussion, and then obviously with parents and with people or carers, about whether is this the right way for you? Is this something that would benefit you? This kind of just talking between us and exploring your internal world and kind of getting to know what's underneath. Where's it all come from? What's it all, I won't be sitting there saying, right, this is about your gender, we're just going to talk about your gender, because that's one part. And I need to know, we need to be curious together about the whole of you. Like, what do you like doing? Some people identify as female, some people identify as male, some people identify as neither, some people identify as somewhere in between, a bit that way or a bit that way or kind of out there. But being non-binary myself, I know that it's incredibly difficult because people want to put you into a box. So it's, I'm sorry, we can't actually, can't get our heads around that. Can you just be one or the other? Which nobody means to be mean, but it kind of highlights how society is. Society can't cope with difference. For example, if I had a friend's young person came to me and said, I'm struggling with my gender identity, I don't know what to do. My first thought would be, if they're Brighton and Hove or Sussex, actually, I would be All Sorts, and that's a youth service, which is fantastic for young people. And I've kind of been down there myself. They do several different groups for different ages. They do one-to-one support. They do there's an evening drop-in group for the slightly older young people. So they have one-to-one support for things like bullying. They've got excellent resource lists, and so they can signpost you to anywhere you need to go. They've got excellent links with CAMS, and this is LGBTQIQ, all the O, anything other, anything questioning. They're very welcoming, and it's got a really nice kind of youth group feel. So it's like a youth club, different things, different activities going on, comfy sofas, and importantly, really lovely staff who are amazing and really welcoming. That would be my first port of call. Sometimes people don't like groups, or they feel it, it could be overwhelming. They just want to speak with someone one-to-one. You've also got LGBTQ specific helplines, and there are quite a few of them out there. There's Mind Out, that's a kind of mental health LGBT resource. If they kind of I'd ask them about their mental health. There's anything going on alongside that needed to be looked at in CAMS, and then I would advise them to go to their GP or get their school to refer them into CAMS if they were struggling with things like anxiety, depression, low mood. If you come to CAMS, you're going to need gathering up and containing. That's the main thing, and you're going to want it to be understood. You would have probably experienced a lot out there that has been quite negative. And we'll kind of make it a two-way dialogue where we listen to you. It's really important that you know that we do care about you, we do want to know your story, and we will listen, and we will do our utmost to kind of help things for you and move things on. Hopefully you can put your trust in us as a service to do the best we can for you, to improve your well-being. and your life.